What's up, everybody? This is PhillyRon and Madden 101, your place with quick tips to educate you on football and Madden, and we are back at it again on another Sunday. Last week I had to switch over and do NFL picks for you guys because EA didn't do a coin-up challenge. Guess what? We're back at that thing exactly again today. There was no coin-up challenge for this week, so I'm going to go ahead and run through my picks for the NFL games slated for Sunday, December 30th. All right. Up first, and before I even get to that, I want to say Merry Christmas to everybody. I hope everybody had a great Christmas. Happy New Year's, because by the next time that you guys hear from me, will be in 2013. So Happy New Year's. But let's get right into this. Today, up first, we're going to go with the New York Jets versus the Buffalo Bills. We're going to take the Bills over the Jets. The Jets haven't impressed anybody this year. They've been having all types of trouble. Following that game, we're going to go ahead to the Saints and the Carolina Panthers. Carolina Panthers at the Saints. I believe the Saints will take care of that. I believe it's going to be an emotional boost because they just signed Sean Payton to a 5-year extension. So even though that doesn't have any impact on the actual players, that good vibe could actually reverberate around the building or around the facility. The players know that they're going to be getting things back together at the end of this season. All right. Next up is Tampa Bay at the Atlanta Falcons. The Atlanta Falcons, I'm not sure if they're going to play anybody, but if their coach is smart, if you know that you have a bye week coming up after this week, go ahead and play your starters, get them some reps so that they don't go into the playoffs with a 3-week gap. All right, so I'll take the Falcons over the Bucks. Ravens versus Cincinnati. We're going to take the Bengals over the Ravens for that one. Let's go ahead and move on to Cleveland Browns at the Pittsburgh Steelers. Even though the Pittsburgh Steelers are not going to be going to the playoffs this year, this is actually one of the first years the Philadelphia Eagles and the Pittsburgh Steelers will not be in the playoffs. So I think Pittsburgh will take care of that game versus the Browns. The Browns haven't really done anything too special this year. Next up is the Houston Texans at the Indianapolis Colts. The Colts will need a lot of luck in order to beat the Houston Texans. However, I don't think they're going to be able to get it done today. I know the Texans have been on a downslope, but at the same time, I believe that they should be able to get things back together playing against the Colts today. So let's go ahead and take the Texans over the Colts right there. Next up is Jacksonville Jaguars at the Tennessee Titans. Now, neither one of these teams are extremely impressive. Just going by a coin flip, I'm going to take Tennessee because they're at home. All right, Philadelphia Eagles at the New York Giants. This is a pretty interesting matchup this week. Nick Foles has been doing a good enough job in his few starts since Michael Vick has gotten hurt. However, in that time frame, there's been some rumors that Vick has been healthy and there's a political game going on with the Eagles organization, and they don't want to play Vick because they don't want to actually pay him that money or risk injury. If Michael Vick is injured at all in this game, he's guaranteed a $3 million bonus. All right, so the crazy thing is Nick Foles fractured his hand last week. So Michael Vick has to play today, and Michael Vick will start. I believe that the Eagles can win this game. However, I'm going to go ahead with the Giants on this game because I don't know a lot of these Eagles players, what their fabric is, how their competitive level is, and some of them may have already checked out. So it is what it is. I'm taking the Giants right there. Next up is the Chicago Bears at the Detroit Lions. We're going to go ahead and take the Bears. They are fighting for a playoff position today. So let's go ahead and give them that. Hopefully they will be able to get that done. If not, they can only fault themselves for that. Following that game, we're going to move into our 4 o'clock schedule, which first up is going to be the Miami Dolphins versus the New England Patriots. Now, the New England Patriots disappointed a lot of people last week by struggling against the Jacksonville Jaguars. I don't believe that New England's offense is going to struggle in consecutive weeks. All right, I think Tom Brady has too much pride to allow that to happen. I think Bill Belichick has too much pride and is too good of a coach to let his team continue to slump, knowing that the playoffs are right around the corner. All right, so I'm going to take the New England Patriots in that. Next, we have a great game between two divisional rivals. We have the Green Bay Packers at the Minnesota Vikings. Adrian Peterson needs like 200+ yards in order to break Eric Dickerson's record. I don't think that's possible. However, we know he will make every effort possible to break that record. But I'm going to go with the Green Bay Packers over the Minnesota Vikings in that matchup. Next up, we have the Raiders at the San Diego Chargers. San Diego Chargers should be able to take care of the Raiders because the Raiders haven't been doing anything right except for losing. So they're probably protecting their draft position. So we'll just, leave it at that. I don't want to dog that team too much. Next up, we have the Kansas City Chiefs at the Denver Broncos. Denver Broncos are amazing right now. Peyton Manning is making his bid for Comeback Player of the Year. I do believe that he may get it, even though I believe Adrian Peterson actually had a better year. So Broncos right there. We're going to wrap these things up real quick. Next, Arizona Cardinals at the San Francisco 49ers. We're going to go ahead and take the 49ers over the Cardinals. We have the Rams at the Seattle Seahawks. We're not going to pick against the Seahawks again this week, so we're going to take the Seahawks. And our main game of the week is going to be between the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington Redskins. Who do you think will win? All right, I really believe that this game is going to bring out the best in both teams. I know the Cowboys have struggled lately, losing tight games, and that could actually break a team spirit. But because the playoffs is on the line, whoever wins this game is going to win the NFC East. So they both should play well. I do believe, however, that the Washington Redskins will pull this out, RG3 being a key player in order to make that happen. All right, guys, it's been a great year of doing content for you guys. I look forward to doing great things in 2013 for you guys. I want to shout out the network, Yeousch Sports, for bringing me over. Shout out my good friends at Two Brothers Gaming. Shout out my boy CR Buke. Shout out everybody. Shout out you for watching the video. Guess what, everybody? Take care. Have a safe New Year's. Enjoy it with your family. And as always, Yeousch, damn it.